Hey guys, this is JDH Snake, and this is going to be my squad review of my current primary squad that I have. I'm not sure what I'll call it on the review, but I just have it named primary on here. As I open it up, you guys will notice this is the same squad I used against Fang I3anger if you watched that game. Um, I did not play that great in that game, and my team was really unimpressive for me, except for, of course, the two pacey guys up front. But let's start from the back with the goalkeeper, Joe Hart. He's been my favorite goalie in the Premier League all throughout FIFA Ultimate Team, and he cost me 27,000 coins, and he's got 86 diving, 87 reflexes, which is perfect for a goalie. And he's 6'5", which means he can get to a lot more things that guys can't. He's been my favorite for a long time in the Premier League. At right center back, we have Salvatore Bocchetti, and he is a relatively pacey defender. He's a non-rare. He's in the Russian league. I've used him in squads before, but he's never been one of my go-to defenders. He's been kind of a guy that I'll use maybe in an Italian squad or a Russian league squad primarily, but here he kind of completes the link down the right side. At the middle center back here we have David Luiz. Don't need to say much about him. 3,000 coins, pretty overpowered. He's just a really good player. At left center back, potentially the most overpowered center back in the entire game, it's Felipe Santana. Extremely pacey with 81 pace and has 84 heading, and bought him for only 1,500 coins. Ridiculous bargain for a guy of his caliber. So we're going to move on to the center defensive mids. At left center defensive mid we have Luis Gustavo. Probably one of my favorite center defensive mids. He's got good pace, great defending, great stats really everywhere other than shooting. I just don't really take shots with him, and then the problem is solved. But he's only 1,000 coins. He is a non-rare, but that doesn't bother me. He's got 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot, and it just makes him an all-around good player. At right center defensive mid, I have Rafael Carioca. I've never used him in a squad before this one, so he's been okay. And I haven't played any games with this team yet, other than against Fang I3anger and against friends. So all the stats, it says that they haven't played games for me. It's because I haven't played any games that have counted for me yet. But in the review, or in the gameplay after this, will be games that did count, or that will count, I should say. So at right mid we have man of the match Emenike. I have had a squad with him in it before. At right forward, I wanted to try him out at right mid. This is not the same card that I had before. I sold my old one so I didn't have to go through the position changes and the formation changes, and now he's worth only 135,000. The first one I bought for I think 192,000. So he's gone down quite substantially in price, but I still think he is worth it. He hasn't done much for me at right mid in the couple games I've played with him so far, but he's a really good player, so if he gets into position, he can definitely cause some damage. Over at left mid, we have second in form Marco Reus. If you look at those stats, it's just insane. 92 pace, 89 shot, 88 dribbling. It's just ridiculous. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Bought him for 389,000. Originally, I was trying to build this team either around second inform Bale or Ribéry, but both were really expensive, and I didn't want to spend the coins on them. And Reus, surprisingly, is only a little bit more than half of what those guys were at 389,000. His stats are ridiculous. He has yet to impress me in a game yet. I'm hoping when I play guys online for coins, he comes alive and really shows you guys what he's all about. I'm really expecting a lot from him, though, because of those stats, and because I've used his regular card before, and his first in form, actually, for that matter, and they've both been pretty good for me. So I'm hoping this one's not a disappointment, but it could be, has the potential to be. I'm hoping it's not, though. So at center attacking mid, I have Carlos Eduardo. this is the same Carlos Eduardo that I've had forever, I think. I mean, I don't think I've gotten rid of him. Yeah, I mean, games play 18 games with mine, and he came over from a second account that I had that I no longer have, where he scored a ton of goals there. I've had Carlos Eduardo forever, this card, and he's been amazing for me. The 5-star skills, I'm not a 5-star skiller, but it's definitely helpful for if I ever do learn. He is going to be one of my go-to Brazilians. I have a lot of Brazilians in the squad. I mean, I have 6 of them, so it's over half Brazilians. But you know, for 800 coins and those stats, you can't go wrong, especially with 5-star skills. So at strikers, probably my favorite striker combination in the game, Samuel Eto'o, bought him for 3,000. He was my favorite FIFA 12 striker. He got downgraded in this one quite a bit from 88 to 85, but he's still good. 91 pace, 82 shot, 83 dribbling. And, you know, 3,000 coins, can't really go wrong with him. And then, last but definitely not least, Wellington. He is my favorite striker in FIFA Ultimate Team, for FIFA 13 anyway. I think, personally, he's on a lot of my squads. Yes, he's extremely pacey. Yes, that's why I like him a lot. But he makes the best runs. I mean, if you watch the Fang I3anger game, he made some of the best runs. He created so many chances. It was ridiculous. He scored one and assisted on the other. And he is just a great player for 3,000 coins, 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. You can't go wrong. And so that is my primary team, and I will be capturing some gameplay right now and seeing what these guys can do in Gold Cups and possibly seasons. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, or give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Alright guys, so here's the gameplay part of the video. I just played one Gold Cup game, and I felt that was pretty good, to kind of show you what the squad was like. I'm just going to kind of show you the goals and just, you know, kind of how the team works a little bit. And, you know, just kind of show you what's good and bad about them. Not a whole lot of bad actually occurred in this game, except for there was a lot of lag in this game that I played, and you'll see that in early on in this video. But yeah, this is the team I came up against. It was a decent team, except for we had Fellaini in the middle, who had no chem with anybody, which was weird. But here we go. Early on in the first half, we're gonna get, or I have to, I get a goal kick. I kick it out, and he's gonna be able to get it up the side of the pitch here, down the right side. And just a really bad tackle from Felipe Santana, and you see this lag. I mean, it was just real bad. He crosses it in, Pato's there, Hart couldn't get to it, and he goes up 1-0. I'm not going to blame that entirely on the lag, but it did not help for sure. Trying to win this game, at least early on. It did get better towards the end, but yeah, it was just kind of bad defending by Santana on the outside. But yeah, you see at half, I kind of dominated the shots and everything. You know, I had a lot of chances, but weren't able to convert. So as soon as the second half starts, you know, we're gonna kind of trade possession here a little bit, but I'm eventually gonna come away with it. Here I tried to cut inside with Reus and couldn't quite get that to work. But he is gonna try to get to the inside, and there's a few instances in this game where you see David Luiz is just overpowered, and maybe not in the video, but in the video there's at least one instance. Here I go, I cut in with Eto'o, lose the ball, Emenike gets it, takes a rocket, barely saved there, and we're gonna get a corner kick. And this is just the definition of OP. Look at David Luiz here, wins the ball here, gets a header, rushes after it, and strikes it in from there. And I mean, that is just so unfair. You're gonna see a couple replays here. Santana was the one who initially got to it, but David Luiz was the one who just fought for it and came away with it. And he makes it 1-1. This is a little bit later on in the game, and this is just kind of disgusting, this goal. I mean, I'm going to get a 2-on-1 with Eto'o and Wellington, and like I said, these two up front are just devastating. Both have lots of pace. Just a little bit of sweat across to Wellington, and that's how I'm going to do it with those two up front a lot of the time, and it's the most effective way because that's what they're best at. Might as well use their strengths here 2-on-1 against the goalie, and that's going to just be no problem for Wellington. Late in the game, I'm going to win. A bad throw by the goalie. I'm going to win it with Eto. He barely gets back to it and saves it, so I get another corner here late with Eduardo. He's going to kick it in, and they're going to get it out. I almost get another goal here with Santana, but couldn't do it. That was it. That's the end of the game. So I ended up winning 2-1. Overall, not a bad game. Could have been better. Reus and Emenike were kind of non-existent, which was kind of upsetting to me, but that's okay. You see those ratings. I mean, Wellington, definitely my favorite player, again, in this squad. So, again, like I said earlier, if you liked it, please like, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. It's all greatly appreciated, and I will see you all next time.